In this section, that consists of a few videos, we will learn how to set up time and material billing for projects and how to process time and material projects. We will create non-stock items and define prices for them to be used for project billing. We are then going to create attributes for projects, create a billing rule for time and material billing. We are going to create a project with time and material billing, enter cost transactions for the project, and then bill time and material for the project. Let's start with creating non-stock items and defining prices for them to be used for the project billing. Let's now navigate to our non-stock items in our inventory workspace. If we take a look at our site review non-stock item, we can see that the type is set to expense, the item class is set to subcontracted labor, and the posting class is set to subcontractor. Our unit of measure is set to hourly for the base, sales, and purchase unit. We have updated the default cost on the Pricing Information tab to 50. Looking now at our installation non-stock item, we see that the item class is Installation Services, the type is Service, and the posting class is set to default. The unit of measure is by hour, and on our Price Cost Information tab, the default price is set to 100. On the Training non-stock item, the item class selected is Support, the type is Labor, and the posting class is Services. Again, the unit of measure is by hour, and on the Price Cost Information tab, we've set the price to 50. The system uses the default price of an item if there is not another price defined for the item. We have now reviewed our non-stock items, and in the next step, we will create an attribute that can be entered for projects. In project accounting, you can define project-related attributes to gather and store some additional information related to each project. For example, in this step, we will define a margin coefficient to bill subcontracts related to a project with this margin. Let's search for attributes using our universal search bar. Firstly, let's go to the common settings for attributes. Let's create a new attribute, subcontract margin, and save the attribute. Navigating back to our attributes form in the projects workspace, we now create an attribute using the subcontract margin. The selection of project in the name box and the selection of the active checkbox will make this attribute visible on the Attributes tab of the Projects form. On that tab, attributes are ordered according to the sort order. The less the sort order of an attribute, the higher the attribute on the tab. You can save a project without specifying the value of the subcontractor margin attribute because the required checkbox is cleared. Let's save our changes to the attributes. We have now created the needed attribute, and in the next step, we will create a billing rule for time and material billing.